The end of the parking garage
Right here, sir.
is the beginning of a new life
Well, I'm doing well, thank you.
for William Weinacht.
You need a receipt, sir?
He's a cashier in a job
Do you need a receipt, sir?
that can get
Need a receipt?
a bit
Do you need a receipt today?
monotonous.
Alrighty. In some ways, I was meant to be here in some ways. There you go.
But it is a job.
I worked IT for over 30 years, mainframe computers. Then I got laid off in 2011. And so for a couple years, I really struggled finding work.
Now, he works at the Denver Center for the Performing Arts,
Music is the language of the angels.
where the arts are celebrated,
It's just been a part of my soul for a long time.
where the arts are performed.
Right here.
Right here,
Hey, I'm doing well. How you doing?
in an unusual place.
It just worked out that I ended in a place where I could sit around and do this half the day, right?
In between cars and customers,
Did you have a good time at the show?
Weinacht finds flute time. A simple and soothing sound, filling the parking structure. But he doesn't do it for the drivers.
Hello. Hi.
Flute practice going?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
He doesn't do it because he works at the Performing Arts Center,
Well, heck. Here, let me show you.
meeting the artists.
Those are autographs. People come by like Yumi Wayne Williams. She's the concert master of the symphony. Bill Hill, he's a percussionist.
He does this for himself,
Cool thing about this is it makes a perfect music stand.
as a man who once struggled. Now rediscovering himself through music.
Yeah, I reached a point where, I was starting to feel pretty low. But somehow things like that work out because I ended up here and it seems like I almost belong here.
Jam on those tunes, brother.
Oh, yes, sir, exactly.
At the end of the parking garage, performing art. With photojournalist Chris Hansen,
I hate it when I have to work at work.
Nelson Garcia, 9 News.
Hey, I'm well. How about yourself?
We call this our ocean of comics.
If you want all things superhero,
I truly love sorting comics, buying comics, owning comics.
Chuck Rosansky knows a thing or two.
I totally am in love with the books that we have here.
He's the owner of Mile High Comics,
These are comics that are in packs of 10.
living off a passion that started when he was 7.
By the time I was 14, I already had 10,000 comic books.
Huge. Chuck started the store out of his van.
Now,
Each one of these particular rows holds 500,000 comics.
his collection is so big,
So there's 13 here, and each one holds 180,000 comics.
it's essentially become the unofficial national archive of comic books and graphic novels.
Yeah. So to have access to this much pop culture media and other stuff like that it's really unheard of.
That's what gives me a reason for breathing each day, is that I kind of bring joy to people's lives.
Bringing other people joy from their pain.
45, 46, 47,
When he's not sorting comic books,
12, 13, 14, 15,
Rosansky
16, 17.
is counting sandwiches.
We got 30 right here. We only need 40.
Every week, like a superhero,
I got your cheese.
he takes on a mission of saving others.
It's going to be great today. I bet we serve at least 3,000 or 4,000 meals before the day is over.
Rosansky volunteers with a group
Oh my God, what a great picture.
called Feeding Denver's Hungry.
All right, cool. We got this, we got this, we got this.
He likes to help homeless teenagers attending a school called Urban Peak.
Hey, if you all want any, we got free Starbucks across the street.
Oh, it helps me out a lot. Yeah. Especially because I don't have a job yet, and so I can't really pay for food.
Just awesome people doing their part in life.
He likes to help elderly and disabled homeless from the St. Francis Center.
Oh, they're very important. They're like angels.
Oh, I love them. I love them. You, him. God bless all these people.
You go any street by East Colfax, and you'll see what I call the shadow people, the roller bag people who are walking to stay warm.
Like a superhero, he puts his life at risk in the dark of night.
I'll pilot in the back of my minivan, and I'll drive the alleys by myself, just handing out food to anybody that I see.
Like a superhero, he has those trying to stop him.
Right here, directly in front of my gate? What the is wrong with you?
We can move it from in front of your gate. It's a public sidewalk. We'll move out of your way. We're not here to cause you any trouble.
Like a superhero, he resolves conflicts. They moved.
Coffee today?
He does all this because he's been there.
The year 1974 that I founded my first store, I lived in a car, a 63 Chevy Impala, for 4 months.
And even with all the comics in the world,
we got tonnage.
He can't get enough. Can't get enough food.
Okay.
Can't find enough help.
Give people a bag.
Can't create enough housing.
I'm just someone who's trying to give back, and I try to inspire others to give back.
Though he would never say it.
What makes a hero to me is like how they save the world.
When you ask people who know about heroes,
I feel like a hero is someone who is able to be connected to their reality as well as to transcend it.
Get whatever you want, man.
Brzezinski
You bet.
Sure sounds like one.
Being out here, it's really not about being a superhero. It's about being the best person that you can be.
With photojournalist Mike Grady.
If you all want some free food, we're passing it out down there.
Nelson Garcia, 9 News.
There's not a lot of activities or anything to do here at the apartment building.
If getting out and about is the problem,
you get a little stir crazy in here.
Guy Orvis has the perfect solution.
That's the lazy boy.
Why leave the comforts of his living room?
I hate to be cooped up.
When Orvis
It's got twin motors on there.
Can take the living room with him.
It's just comfortable as hell. You know, my regular wheelchair is okay, you know, but it doesn't steer the same as this.
On sunny days in downtown Denver,
it's the only way to travel. Huh?
You might find Orvis
Every man cave needs one of these.
On his lazy boy wheelchair.
You don't have to get up to go to the refrigerator to get a beer.
After seeing the idea online,
How fast can I go?
About 6.5 miles an hour.
He spent a couple weekends taking an old wheelchair apart.
It looks pretty interesting.
And mounting his recliner on the wheels and motor.
That's how we roll, right?
And no matter where he goes,
That's nice, that's neat.
I bet you could patent that and sell it.
he gets a reaction.
That's one of the main reasons I like bringing it out. People just see it, they smile.
That is the man.
If it's not the fog machine he placed on the back, if it's not
That's nice.
And it pulls wheelies.
his fancy moves,
That is cool.
Yeah, he got a fantastic chair. That's pretty neat, man.
Hey, I like that, huh?
I never seen that before.
people love his chair
Everybody seems to like them, so.
Well, I like it.
just for the idea of it.
I'm 4 months pregnant. I want to sit in there.
Loving it. Laziness to its ultimate degree.
But if you ask Orvis, it's not at all about being lazy.
It's my smoking chair. Is yours reclined?
It's about making the best of a bad situation.
Are you genuinely in need of a wheelchair?
Oh yeah, yeah. My regular chair won't make it real far, but this one will.
Years ago, he was seriously injured in a fall,
My right knee.
ending his career, placing him on permanent disability.
Let me run in here.
While he can get up and walk, Orvis has a lot of trouble, especially over long distances.
And I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Everybody wants a chair like that.
If they don't want the chair,
It's great for football season.
You gotta get the wheels in there.
they all want a picture.
Hey, have a good day.
You too, man. Wait.
He just might be
But he just don't want to stay still.
the most photographed stranger in Colorado.
It's really funny. Everybody enjoys seeing it. Every time I bring it out, it's like the first time I bring it out.
I like to say that's pretty different.
Taking his living room wherever he goes
That was a tight squeeze.
so he can keep on living.
Yeah, it beats the hell out of walking, huh?
With photojournalist Corky Scholl.
Seriously, can I sit on your lap and take a picture?
Oh, no, I might get arrested. Huh?
Nelson Garcia, 9 News.